that lane. I'm not too sure. I do know that Castaway is a position 5 though, so I'm also going to be observer slash commentator for the game. So, making the puck miss out on CS, you do pay with a lot of HP. Puck is just able to get a ton of harass in, and 9, I think he was anticipating the glyph coming through from Bob. JG though, top lane, gets first blood, takes down the Gyrocopter, while DJ drops as well down bottom. Oh, well, never mind. Nothing happening down bottom, it was actually the Phoenix up top who ends up dropping. 3.5 minutes, not too sure how that started, but yeah. Not something I expected at all. OG step a bit too far forward, get punished by the Razor. Down bottom though, the Earthshaker will be able to pick up the kill on the Tiny. As well, X-Nova, he should be able to get a good stack and pull off. And even though the side of MONGOLZ found a kill there, it's still not all that bad here for 23 Savage. He should be finishing up the treads very, very soon. Down bottom though, the calling has been dropped. Daze and Castaway duking it out, but it's actually going to be Castaway who ends up dropping here. Daze survives with the help of the stick. And AOMQ. 6.5 minutes. You're going to start to see some of the Bounty Rune shenanigans kicking in. Bob with the invis down bottom though should be able to get the kill on Seb, but a very good silence coming through from the Muerta. Catches the puck off guard, and now AOMQ drops low. Toss coming through that catches Seb off guard, but Seb, he's still healthy, wealthy and wise. Bob gets caught out with the 9 rotation, and I think he should be dropping here. Dead shot a little bit off the mark, but the vision provided from the Sunray is going to be enough. And now AOMQ, he's going to try and snipe away the Wisdom Rune. The Earthshaker TPing in. Can he actually stop him? The Avalanche and Toss is going to be there. AOMQ tries to nuke him out, but the dead shot coming through from Daze once again on the Muerta. Can they find the Tiny? No. The stun just a tad bit too late, while top lane 23 Savage attempting the same play will pay for it with his life. Spotted here as the pings start to come through. No, that's actually the MONGOLZ pinging it out. And well, they spot 23 Savage. The coil should be there soon enough. Is it even needed? He's trying to hold on to it, but I think he might have to pop it. Fair amount of damage being copped, but they will be able to take down 23 Savage before he kills anyone else. Castaway hot on X-Nova. Stale X-Nova doesn't have the dive for another 5 seconds. And 9 comes in, tries to salvage the situation, but there's going to be a Dream Coil coming through, and he didn't really get off the Jingo Mastery stack, so he's not looking all that tanky. Bob still playing with his food, orbs out, the Razor turns his attention towards Seb, who's dropping low courtesy of the Eye of the Storm, and he should be falling here. In the meantime, the Monkey King, he's had to tuck his tail and run back under his own tier 2 tower, and Castaway zoning out 2 heroes by himself. 23 Savage, he'll spawn back, but can they find any kills here? X-Nova TP's up ahead, and they spot out the Batrider. Can they take him down though? I think they're going to be able to, and they even find the Razor with the dead shot. 9 picks up the kill with the Boundless Strike, and it's again Daze on his post for Muerta, making things happen. Don't know if he's going to have the same impact as a position for Batrider. I say that. 9, he's going to jump straight in towards the Batrider. That should be a very, very dead Castaway as X-Nova gets the credit for the kill, and that's the blink reveal. Menace coming through from him as well. Drums being popped though. They want to try and chase and force something out here. JG. Let's see if he can catch out the Phoenix. They're gonna try and force the egg, and the egg is not gonna be popped. In fact, X-Nova just accepts his death. His hands on that item. He is just gonna be so hard to kill unless you bring the Tiny. And well, speaking of the Tiny, he's rotated towards the top lane. X-Nova's gonna be spotted out once again and cleaned up, as looks like they're gonna be exchanging tier 1 towers. The TPs are starting to come in though. The amplified damage rune is going to get popped. Do they spot the puck TP? Yes, 9 now sees the puck TPing in. And DJ, well, I think he TP'd at the same time as Bob did. So Bob's TP took a lot longer to come through, but the magic damage is not something 9 can survive through in the Wukong's command. DJ, well, he's going to go forward, catch 2 heroes, and that's going to be the Earthshaker and the Muerta falling here from OG as the MONGOLZ strike back. Let's strike, but that's about the extent of his impact in some of these fights. At least until he picks up that Orchid, so he's gonna look to finish that up. In the meantime, the Razor, he's gonna dive the Muerta. The Muerta has got the Pierce away now, and just comes off cooldown, and now 23 Savage goes in. The egg is gonna get popped. JG is gonna drop. Seb jumps in with the help of the totem, catches out DJ as well on the Marcy, and the puck is gonna fall through. 23 Savage manages to pick up 2 kills for himself, 3 going the way of OG. So that's the blink reveal coming through for him, and doesn't get much done.
Radiant's
OG's starting to
bottom
group
tower
up. They want to
is
see if
under
they can
attack.
try and force some sort of engagement here. They've got the Echo Slam. They're going to spot out Bob on the puck, but the instant toss is going to be going to disrupt the combo and the chain stun. And Bob is going to be able to illusory orb out back towards safety. Dream Coil being dropped onto two heroes. It's on the Monkey King and the Gyro. They cannot really walk forward, and that's going to be the end of the engagement. They get a very dead Marcy. And now the Razor TPing in. Is he going to catch him with Plasma Field? Glimmer Cape being popped. I think he's going to find Seb, and that is going to be a very dead Earthshaker again. No TV to save him, no teammates either. Got farming the wrong side of the map.
Bottom tower is
On
under
the side of the Mongols, who are they gonna spot out? The Monkey King, hopping from tree to tree, does manage to break it. Do they spot anyone else though? The answer is gonna be no. Sentry wards get dropped, and it looks like JG instead might end up being caught out. Nope, it's gonna be 9 on the Monkey King. The coil comes through, Marcy jumping in, but a good dead shot actually saves 9's life, along with the laser coming in from the Phoenix. The Sunray keeps him alive, but a beautiful 3-man avalanche toss coming in from AMQ. The egg is going to be forced out, and OG looking flabbergasted as they've been caught with their pants down. Castaway goes in, gives away his life to try and set up for more kills, and it is going to work out. They're going to find the Earthshaker, they're going to find the Phoenix, as the Mongols just absolutely stomp OG's face into the pavement, and Daze has no choice but to TP out. As Castaway, the Batrider, he's just gonna clarity up, but he's gonna be spotted out over here and get taken down as OG. They were grouped up. Just absolutely mess you up if you make one bad thing. AMQ on the Tiny though. He's looking to pick up his BKB. DJ, only a few 50 gold away from it, actually asks for the gold there, or the ancient camp from his carry. And in the meantime, Bob, he's gonna get caught out down bottom. No, it's just much easier, but I don't know if it's gonna be as fast as they like. 9 on vision duty, sitting atop a tree trying to scout out any moves coming in. For the Wukong's command, and the Razor, well, with the Glimmer Cape, he's scouting things out. They can see Roshan, BKB is going to be popped by DJ. He's going to try and attempt to steal the edge. That DJ picks it up for himself. 23 Savage ends up dropping it. This fight has gone completely south for OG, as 23 Savage ends up dropping. BKB's popped by Seb, but no kills found. DJ comes back in with the rebound, and that's why you ask your carry for the Ancients, so that you can jump in and win the game here for the side of the Mongols. If they take a fight in an open field and open view, oh wait a second, Seb down bottom, what the hell is he doing here? Gets caught out by the Batrider, ends up dropping, pops the Echo Slam and the BKB and finds nothing. Zilch, nada, nothing. Invisibility and Castaway breaks that play into 2. Forces multiple heroes on OG to reveal themselves, and that's going to open up the side lanes. The Tiny, he's already taken down the tier 2. Wait a second, what the hell, Bob?
The battlefield's no place for you.
Gets caught out in 9. Gets the credit for the kill, and now DJ is in trouble. Castaway with the Glimmer Cape trying to walk forward and find a lasso or some sort of play, but doesn't really succeed. AMQ forced to blink in. Fissure catches him off guard, and now the BKB are going to be committed. The Wukong's command is popped as well. JG trying to walk into the Wukong's command, but thinks of it twice, and well, they are going to attempt to do that, but I don't know if they can force this. DJ is coming back in. He's got the BKB at the ready, and now they're looking for the initiation. 23 Savage walking forward, blink through from the Tiny. Can they actually connect with the chain stuns? Yes, they can, but Savage, he's got the BKB. He stays alive for now. Daze, in the meantime, on the backline, getting linked up by the Razor. Great Fissure block coming in from Seb, forcing DJ to stand here and take a beating, while 9 with the double damage rune. Make sure that the Razor is not able to just have free reign on Muerta. Seb jumping in with the Echo Slam, but doesn't really see anything despite connecting on 2 heals. The Glimmer Caves keep the side of the Mongols alive, and now a jump through coming in from the Monkey King, but the coil was popped, so Monkey King lands stunned into the tier 2 tower of the Mongols, and that's gonna be 2 kills picked up here for the side of the Mongols, as they only lose DJ. And again, not a bad engagement here. AMQ continues to chase forward, looking to find Seb. Seb, again, blink available now, will be able to blink out, but can he survive? Bob, the other way around, and you can credit Bob for that with his Dream Coil. Oh, They found
My gratitude.
They found Seb! Yeah, it had the Demon Edge. And now it's no Demon Edge for another 2.5 minutes as this game is going from bad to worse here for the side of OG. DJ, well, he's gonna spot out the Muerta and try and take him down. 9 in the meantime on the backline getting caught out, and so does X-Nova. He ends up falling. AOMQ walking forward on the Tiny. The Orchid comes through, but that only delays the inevitable.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Is one after the
Dire's
other.
bottom barracks are under
And now,
attack. Dire's
that's gonna
bottom
cost them a set of
barracks
racks here.
fallen. Dire's bottom barracks.
And in fact, they're gonna go for more. Mongols, they know that
Middle tower is
OG
under
potentially
attack.
does not have buyback over here, so at the very least they're going to try and close them out in their base. Seb, he's going to get caught out with the Dream Coil. Has the BKB but doesn't pop it. Being kept alive, but JG, is he going to be able to find the kill? Yes, he is. Seb holds on to the BKB for a bit too long, and that's him down for 48 seconds with no buyback. Well, it could mean buybacks, but it could also definitely mean game. Seb. I don't know what he's up to. He actually gets spotted out by a wall. The toss back is going to be there. And so is the lasso. Seb should end up dropping over here. Beautiful Dream Coil onto 3 heroes. And the egg is going to get forced out. Wukong's commands there as well. Can they take down the Tiny? Yes, they can. But the Tiny had the ace. And all that OG can do now is back off. They find DJ in the meantime. But a great jump back in. Coming through from the park. Catches 3 people with the silence. AOMQ with the avalanche is there as well. And X-Nova is going to end up dropping to the flame break. As once again, the only survivor of that fight is going to be 23 Savage, who ducks tail and runs back towards the safety of his fountain. No observer ward there for the side of the Mongols, but they do see 9, and 9 is going to be lassoed up. AOMQ jumps in, the drag back is there, and AOMQ is on a monster kill streak, forcing out OG to be in their base. Well, we'll see if they can stop the AOMQ Tiny from sieging over here. The Sunray is going to deter him for now. Good dead shot actually puts him back into the throes of OG. And OG, well, the BKB is going to get popped by the Tiny. In the meantime, the Phoenix gets bursted down by Bob. 9 with the buyback, and Mongols, Achilles waiting in the trees. And Castaway, he actually spots out the Gyrocopter. Critical Slam coming through. There's a stunty initiation coming in from the Mongols. But the Gyrocopter, he's still dropping. No, the Static Link is there from the Razor. And with the Assault Cuirass, he's going to be able to take him down. No 23 Savage for 90 seconds. No buyback at the ready. And now 9. He fought back into this one. He's going to pop the BKB and try and turn things around. But he's not going to be able to do so. The GGs get dropped, and that's going to be it. Game 1 goes the way of the Mongols. Back to the drawing board for OG. She sees fit. The Mongols. Long distance. I actually like this change up. I mean, the fact that you have 2 points in Fairy Soul basically means you're gonna have a very, very easy time up top though. Zeb ends up getting first blood again as a T ends up spawning top. It's gonna be happy days for 9, but no such luck. Bob picks up the Arcane Rune on the Lina, and well, he's gonna look to put that Laguna Blade to use immediately as DJ rotates in, but DJ is a bit too far forward. The creep wave falls, and so does the Clockwork. Arcane Rune pop by Bob and the Laguna Blade, but doesn't. 23 Savage is not that far off. In fact, he's nearly got him, but a Dawnbreaker is gonna ult somewhere on the map. It's actually towards the mid lane. The Cogs came through along with the Solar Guardian, and that's gonna be the death of the 9 Tiny. Top lane though, the Infest comes in right as the Haunt does, and AOMQ is gonna be fine. And he's just playing around. I mean, Bob set up for with that creep, but doesn't look like Bob is gonna be able to get much out of this situation. They pop the smoke, even though they've got a Spectre. It's just so hard for them to gank. I mean, the Lina is just now we're gonna get caught as long as Bob plays his cards right. And in fact, it's gonna be Seb up top who is gonna get hammered upon, and well, that's gonna be his death. Bob picks up the kill with the help of the Laguna Blade. And that's gonna be the top tier 1 falling as well, as OG losing the early game really hard here. Of OG. X-Nova gonna TP bottom as they look to take some sort of fight. The Solar Guardian's not available anymore, so JG has to be careful. Looks like he is gonna be taken down. Muerta falls first though. And AOMQ, he's not picked up the Radiance. He's gone for the Armlet, and that's why he's joining his team, making this game incredibly difficult for the side of OG to play. Toss back on the creep. They want to try and get the Lifestealer, but the Lifestealer has the rage coming back up. Seb has to be careful. He's got the wand at the ready, but the open wounds is going to come back off cooldown in just a bit. No slows available from the Lifestealer though, because they did change Cool Frenzy. And as a result, the Lifestealer, well, he's just gonna go back to farming some creeps here. Bob, where the hell is he going? He's gonna get tossed back into the tier 1 tower. 23 Savage comes in, cleans up, and 9 gets the credit for the kill. That's gonna be him getting closer and closer to the Blink Dagger, but Daisy walks up high ground towards the defender's gate and gets cleaned up here by the Lifestealer. A hook shot coming in from DJ from downtown though to try and remedy the situation. And he has done more than remedy the situation. He has opened up this tier 1 tower down bottom for the Mongols. As OG, they thought they got something in this game, but no. Followed by the 3 cores of
Radiant's
the
middle
Radiant.
tower is under attack.
And that is never the place you want to be in. Hook shot coming in from DJ once again, right as it comes off of cooldown. Sep pops the blade mail, but there's not much he can do. Ends up dropping over here as Bob. Well, every single time I've spectated this team in this tournament so far, they've looked really, really strong. And look at that, 9. He finds the haste. He wants to find something and make it happen, and they will find the clockwork. The shadow step comes through, but oh, wait a second. The Dawnbreaker pops the ultimate to try and save the clockwork, but where's the rest of her team? They're not there. Bob throws down the LSA, but it doesn't connect onto anyone, and now AOMQ is gonna come back in. But he's gonna have to pop the rage if he wants to survive this one, as he is forced to disengage. 9 getting the toss back up in a couple of seconds. Seb is around as well with the blade mail. Doesn't have the stampede. He's gonna look to see if he can get a hoof stomp, but no such luck. All they can do is make sure that 9 gets out safely. Here today, it's just gonna be the good old Spectre hard carry. Oh, another shadow step coming in down bottom as DJ is gonna get caught out with the Blink Dagger. And OG again doing a very good job at making sure that the Mongols don't just run away with this game and get to dictate. Wait for the Dawnbreaker to show and hopefully get the kill. The shadow step is at the ready. JG, does he anticipate this? Oh, X Noah, I believe he might have been spotted. Yep, he is. 9 blinks in, tries to find the Avalanche, doesn't see the Dawnbreaker, will pop it blind, and finally they get the Dawnbreaker. Hook shot coming in, but a great calling coming through from the Muerta prevents the Cogs from coming through as DJ, well, he is just standing there, thumb in mouth, nothing to do whatsoever. Lich tries to TP out, but actually it's AOMQ who TPs in, salvages the situation. 9 goes back in, finds the kill, blinks out. Can he TP away back to safety? That's the question. Bob, hunting for him, is not going to find him, and 9 gets the hell back to safety. So something salvaged here for OG. A 2. I think the answer is going to be no. Bob is just going to be able to farm his way back towards safety. Oh no, 23 Savage, he got caught out in the mid lane. To burst this hero down before he can get any of his key spells off. That is going to be hard though given the Solar Guardian. And again, DJ with the hook shot finds X Nova. And you've got Castaway here with the Impetus as 23 Savage is fought down low, but no kill found. And in fact, it's DJ who gives up his life, even though that was a brilliant hook shot. 9. He is the prime candidate for that hook shot if he ends up getting spotted out here. The rocket flare, though, it will spot him out, and looks like that is going to be a very, very dead Tiny. The Lifestealer jumps out of the clockwork. Nothing the Tiny can do to get out of the cogs. And that's going to be another kill going the way on the side of the Mongols as they find a key target in this Tiny. And so you don't have a Razor, you don't have a hero that just forces things. And that's sort of the problem with their draft. I mean, Tiny, he can force things, but the problem is that he needs teammates to play with. He can't do it all by himself. And well, finally the Haunt is going to come through. And after a long time, OG are going to get a kill going their way. But again, 23 Savage, it's shot if he prioritizes vision. I don't think that is going to be the case. X, no, I think he got spotted there by the rocket flare. No, never mind. The Sinister Gaze comes through, but the Rage is there. The combo gets broken, no chain stance for you. The Clockwork gonna get caught out and probably drop over here, but I think this still might be a very good fight for the side of the Mongols. As well, 23 Savage is just gonna TP out. Daze standing his ground in the calling, and it's not too easy to take him down as well. AOMQ gonna jump back in. 9, he actually blinked in, but didn't get any spell off. AOMQ with the Rage manages to survive, but no, in the back line, they managed to fight the leader. Self with a brilliant blink in. And the Tiny still survives. He's not taken down just yet. AOMQ pops the Mantis style, tries to survive through this, but there's a calling. The Infest is going to come through on the Dawnbreaker, but the dead shot pushes him back into the waiting arms of OG as Castaway tries his best to remedy the situation. But again, a brilliant hoop stomp coming in from Seb. AOMQ, though, trying to turn it around. Doesn't have the Mantis style. The dead shot's going to come through before the Muerta falls. And this Lifestealer could end up dropping over here. The toggle's coming in. The hoop stomp misses. And now AOMQ can look to turn it around. Seb has the blink at the ready, will blink out, and DJ, he has spawned back into this game, catches out the Spectre. Can they get the kill? Yes, they can. Will DJ fall? No, he will not. Beautiful plays coming out from the position 4 and the position 1 on the side of the Mongols. And it's going to go the way of the Mongols, and now Castaway, he's going to get his hands on the shard, but not before he ends up dropping. So the kill goes the way of OG. You can be assured that this hero is not going to do all that much. Blink in coming through from 9 though, as he spots out DJ on the clockwork. The Solar Guardian's going to be there. It is covering my screen because it's up in the air. But JG will finally come down. Shadow Step comes through from the 23 Savage Spectre to get the cleanup kill. But Bob again getting caught out. Beautiful Sinister Gaze coming through from X-Noah as he manages to take down the Lina. And so far, OG, they've only lost one. In fact, it's going to be the Mongols who are dropping like flies one after the other. JG, tanky as all heck, not easy to take down. And AOMQ, he has to 1v4 in this fight. He's standing his ground though. He's really trying. He's going to try and make sure that the Dawnbreaker doesn't die for free. He's got the Infest at the ready in 23 Savage. The free pathing runs out. He's struggling at the cliff. Good 2-man avalanche coming in from 9 though, but he's all out of mana. Doesn't have any mana remaining for the toss. And Seb pops the BKB, but the Shadow Step comes in. They're able to find the Dawnbreaker, and now AOMQ, despite his best efforts, survives for a bit with the Infest. He's trying to walk his way back up. I mean, you're getting respawns now. DJ has TP'd up back in. The hookshot's going to be there, but he doesn't find the Tiny. The Tiny TP's out, but AOMQ in the meantime chases the Lich down and cleans him up. You have to be so afraid if you're the supports on the side of the Mongols, because one wrong step and that Spectre will decimate you, just like it decimates this Clockwork. No Ghost Scepter on him, so he doesn't survive that. The illusions rip him to shreds, and 23 Savage picks up a free kill. Daze. He's found the Enchantress. Good dead shot pushing him back into the calling, but doesn't really find the toss. The Stampede is going to get popped as AOMQ comes in, and 9. Seb is going to have to be careful up top. The Rage is going to get popped along with the Manticide. I believe there was an attempt onto the Lifestealer's life, and well, there's going to be the toss coming through. The Solar Guardian is not going to keep the Lifestealer alive. That's not the Aegis, that's his death. He lost the Aegis over there, and that's going to be the death of AOMQ, the man whose praises were being sung by me. I mean, just ends up falling. As that's a very long and convoluted way of saying I casters cursed AOMQ, but it's going to be a double kill coming through from 23 Savage as the OG on the map. The Lina's died a couple of times. AOMQ has died once, and well, Daze is going to get spotted out. The smoke gets broken. Wards get dropped instantly. They see everything that is going on. The Stampede comes through. 9. Good toss back in. Finds the Enchantress. Throws him on top of the Clockwork, but the Solar Guardian's going to be there. In the meantime, 23 Savage cleans up on Bob, who didn't have the BKB because he popped it last time around, and all Mongols get for their troubles is a measly Muerta. The double damage room being protected by Seb. He's trying to save it for 9, but 9 actually has been spotted. I'm not too sure what caused it to be spotted. I think his Shadow Blade might have run out, and the Impetus along with the Infest means this Tiny is gonna fall, but not before the toss comes through on top of the Centaur. Seb pops the Hoof Stomp. As 23 Savage, well, that's an opening created here. But looks like they have other plans. The double damage unit actually stayed on the Tiny. It didn't time out before he died. The toss comes through. DJ is gonna end up dropping. The Lotus Orb reflects the toss, but AOMQ with the Sinister Gaze gonna get caught out here by X-Noah. And it doesn't look like the Lifestealer is gonna be dying because the Infest comes through and he makes you give the Spectre any more room to breathe, and the game's gonna be over before you know it. As 23 Savage changes his items up, decides to go for the Eye of Skadi instead, and now Bob's gonna be caught out. He doesn't have the BKB because he used it in the last Shadow Step, and they might even pick up a freebie. JG forced to come in due to the Solar Guardian. The toss is gonna be there from 9 as he finds another kill for the side of OG. Infest coming through though. It actually keeps JG alive for a little while longer. Days working away on the Dawnbreaker will finally find the kill, but 23 Savage got cleaned up. Castaway takes him down, and the Tiny drops as well. The Enchantress making things happen over here as X-Noah, the Sinister Gaze, gets spotted by the gem and gets taken down. The mob to pop the smoke beforehand. He needs to buy time for this rush to come through, but the call to disengage has come, and Seb now just a wild duck standing. They're gonna spot out the Clockwork. Shadow Step comes on him. The Clockwork still surviving. The Lotus Orb upon him, and he does not die. The Infest on top of the illusion to prevent it from attacking. It's gonna be Daze who ends up dropping here to 9. who got caught out by AOQ, ends up dropping to the Infest. The Laguna Blade came through as well, and OG lose 2 quick kills. Will be walking away with this Aegis, but not before Bob gets caught. Bob pops the BKB, has got the Ascetics cap on him, but the Bloodthorn is still there. Blade Mail popped by 23 Savage, the Starbreaker to buy some time. Bob, still though, running low on move speed, courtesy of the Spectral Dagger, is trying to make his way back towards safety, but no such luck. OG doing a good job of forcing this fight and maybe even punishing the side of the Mongols for going for Rosh, but the Laguna Blade comes back off cooldown. The Spectre ends up dropping. The Impetus is there from the Enchantress, and a great hookshot and cogs. Follow-up coming through from DJ as they manage to find the Centaur Warrunner, and AOMQ picks up the Aegis. Oh, disassemble the Radiance. Oh no! The Muerta gets taken down. The Laguna Blade comes through. I missed that kill once again, but great LSA coming through from the Lina. Takes out the illusions and, well, with the last remaining bits of the Aegis, but I don't think he wants the same story to repeat from the previous time. The Aegis is going to get popped. The Solar Guardian is going to be there. The stun does not come through. The Dawnbreaker makes it back towards safety, but now he's going to get caught out by the Centaur Warrunner. The Laguna Blade comes through. Daze is dead. No buyback. The Dawnbreaker now being focused down though, but the Infest is going to be there from the Lifestealer. Good LSA coming through. Catches out the Spectre. The Spectre is dead. 23 Savage does not have buyback at this point, and looks like himself alive. Will pop it now, while AOMQ continues to hammer away at the tier 4s. Good toss back coming in from 9 though, straight on top of the head of the Lich, but good LSA coming through from the Lina as well. Catches out 2 heroes. The Laguna Blade's gonna be there. The Lich is dead. Does not get the Chain Frost off. That's the one coming through from his death. The E-Blade on top of the Centaur Warrunner as he starts to drop low, and the throne is dropping. This is done. OG have been eliminated